Hi guys, Mohamedullah here from Action Invest. Today I want to share with you my past businesses and how I came into the property business world. So previously I grew up in my dad's takeaway, and my dad taught me the takeaway business. 12 years old, peeling potatoes and what have you. I learnt the takeaway business, worked in my dad's shop, built that business up. At 19 years old, I got my very first own takeaway, and I put a little gimmick on it. We were curries, kebabs, pizzas, burgers and booze, and it went off. It was brilliant. Had a great time in my life, built a fantastic business up, and then I sold it. And then I was a bit of a lost puppy, and after I sold that business, because I didn't plan what I was going to do next. So I took 6 months out, went around the world and what have you, around Europe, and came back, and my uncle said, "Do you want to be a taxi driver? I'm doing it, try a bit of this." So I thought, brilliant. So I started, I became a taxi driver. And I thought, when I'm earning good money, I thought, bloody hell, this is alright. I had the flexibility, I had a great life. Driving around in my taxi, made great money, great friends, helped build my confidence up driving that taxi, because I was meeting people from all walks of life, big company millionaires, directors and so on, to people in the ghetto and that. It was fantastic. Then I decided to do a restaurant stroke music venue, and that went a bit Pete Tong. I believe 70 grand. Everything went wrong. We got burgled 3 times when we were there and so on, and everything just I went home crying to my mum. So my mum says to me, "Son, you're in the deep end, now swim." So got back in my taxi, and I decided to go and work for the other company, not the one I was working for before. Went onto that company and realised, bloody hell, I'm making a lot more money than I was before, because I'm a bit of a night warrior, and they had this thing called Tariff 2, and I earned 5 grand extra every year. I'm bloody hell, this is brilliant. Anyway, these taxi companies were really mean, in my opinion. They treated the drivers like shite, like the Ubers and all that of the world, yeah. And I thought, do you know what, I can do this better. Do I want to drive a taxi all my life, or do I want to build a company? So I decided to go for it, build a company. I went into this pizza shop for a pizza. And I knew the guy. I got talking to him. He was telling me he was selling his building. So I went around the building and thought, this is all right. I could build this business up, because it wasn't doing all that. And then I went upstairs and saw this little room. And I thought, bloody hell, I can build a taxi company from this little room. And I can build this pizza shop up, because I had experience in the food game. And then I can have my taxi company upstairs, and all in one. Things that I know, stick to what you know. So I did it. I went in for a pizza. I ended up buying the shop. I bought the shop, and then I built that up. It took 2 years to build that up. Brilliant, did it. Then on the second year, I launched my taxi company. It was called Taxi Team. I grafted my arse off to build that firm, sleeping on the floor and waking up and say, "Hello, taxi team, where from, where to?" I worked solid, hardcore, built a fantastic team of people, takeaway downstairs, taxis upstairs, and we were doing absolutely magnificent. We won £1 million worth of school contracts, and our competitor had lost £1 million worth of school contracts. And we were told by somebody we can't name that, "Mo, they're gunning for you." Anyway, this guy that was gunning for us had so many connections in the council, the Old Boys Network. and all the terms and conditions and so on, and they ended up taking us out. I had two choices: either go bust or strip everything and eat humble pie and live and learn. I call it all a blessing in disguise, because at the time my daughter was born, and I wrapped everything up and I got to watch my daughter grow up. Absolutely brilliant. While I was doing that, I decided to do some training in property, and I'd gone through all the trainers out there and so on. I'd gone to a few webinars and a few seminars with other trainers as well. Lots and lots of fantastic property training people, but the one that reached out to me the most, that had the most energy and so on, that was giving so much to people, was Samuel Leeds. Samuel Leeds Training Academy. I joined it. I thought, well, I'm having some time out in my life after doing 25 years grafting in business. I thought, I'm having some time out in my life. I was at a bit of a low point because of everything that had happened. You know, you work so hard and everything just all goes like that. So that low point in my life, but I thought, no, I'll retrain myself in something different, something solid, something really good, that's going to be 10x better. 10x Grant Cardone, what a guy, I met him as well. So 10 times better than what I was doing. So I went for it. I joined his academy and networked with so many amazing people. They used to call me the networking ninja. I was out there connecting with people, different levels, all levels, and we built, a quality people around me. I want to take this opportunity to thank Samuel Leeds for everything that he gives, the amount of energy he puts into what he does. Hey, there's a lot of haters out there. Some will say good things, some will say bad things, but that's life, that's anybody, that's everybody. People do that. But I know for a fact that Samuel Leeds has helped me make Action Invest what it is today. And, the training, the support, it's still there. He never gives up. I met the guy 4 years ago at another event. I mentioned in a previous video, I did some training with T. Harv Eker. I joined that seminar training circle of people and so on. And I think it's the best thing I've ever done, because I never went to uni and I never bothered with school properly and so on. And I just meet quality people through these networks and so on. So really, that's my bit of a life story of my business career, and I want to give a massive shout out to Samuel Leeds. If you're ever thinking of getting into property, look him up. I'm not getting paid or nothing for doing this, by the way. This is from me and my experience. Other people have their experience, but for me, it's been absolutely amazing, the journey. Hope you like this video. Hope to see you on the next one.